Hi there, and thank you very much for watching this Legacy Wealth web chat. My name is Jen, the head of marketing, and joining me today is our head of investment, Mr. David Agar, and the topic is all about the US elections. We've got the result, but how does that affect the markets and also with what's going on? So Dave, interesting times. We know that currently the transition is finally allowed to happen, but of course Donald Trump hasn't conceded. But we know that from the results that it's going to be a president-elect Joe Biden, the markets did improve, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I suppose there was a relatively small risk premium embedded in prices on the basis that, you know, there might be a very messy or difficult political process ahead, and some of that's starting to mitigate, and the markets like it. We did, as some people will remember, we did an article on long-term returns, US equity returns based on the two parties, and there's no real data that suggests that one is better than the other. Historically, a split Congress with a Democrat in the White House has been market friendly, and you know, I don't think there's any reasons why we should think that this administration is going to be any different.
So we know that Donald Trump has yet to concede, but from now until the inauguration in January 2021, is there anything to look out for in terms of investors in the US market?
I wouldn't say so, no, Jen. I'd say that, you know, if people are holding cash, or, you know, they were maybe thinking, they were nervous about what was going to happen as Mr. Trump's presidency potentially came to an end, they might be holding cash, and, you know, we can understand that. You know, there's no reason why people shouldn't start putting that to work now, and we've obviously seen the stock markets in the US move to all-time highs. I mean, we get this tendency sometimes to try and base what's going to happen in the future on what's happened recently. So, you know, some people won't invest because the markets have been very volatile, or they've fallen a long way and they're worried about what might happen going forwards. We also see people saying things like, well, the markets are all-time highs, I don't want to invest now. Really, I think, you know, both of those things have very little validity. The market prices reflect all of the information that investors in aggregate have at their fingertips. There's no reason why you can look at what's happened recently and say, okay, well, this is going to happen next. Really, I think people with the right risk tolerance, the right risk, the right time frame should be looking to invest in equities where their appetite and where their investor profile allows.
Right, fantastic, very sound advice as well. So basically, from now until inauguration, back looking forward to 2021. It's a long waiting game. Be patient and be a smart investor, and don't really try to look out for, you know, sudden change of trends and also short-term investments. Is that right? Yeah,
and we're not saying that there aren't parts of the stock market which potentially would do better under a Biden administration than they might have done under a Trump administration. And, you know, obviously we're seeing Mr. Biden start to build his, you know, the people that are going to surround him and help him through his administration. We've seen him put Janet Yellen in the Treasury. Yeah. That has obviously implications. We've seen people getting moved into jobs which are potentially more important to Mr. Biden than were under Trump. So, you know, there is definitely going to be a change in the part of the market which does better. All I'm saying, or I'm suggesting, is there's nothing, I don't think, out there at the moment which we are aware of which should stop people from making investment decisions that align to their long-term financial future. That's what I'm saying.
Dave, many thanks for that. But we know absolutely from now until January 2021, there's a lot of things that can happen, a lot of things that we're going to look out for, and I'm sure everyone will be keeping a keen eye on that. Once again, Dave, many thanks. And thank you for watching our Legacy Wealth web chat. If you've got any questions for us, you can find us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and also on our website at legacywealth.sg. From myself, Jen, and Dave, thank you for watching, and we'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.